Hello Libra Mooners, welcome to the Light Studio. We're going to jump straight into an energy reading for you for the month of May and or around the Scorpio full moon time. Remember, energy is fluid, so it may not resonate with you today. It may resonate with you in 2 weeks' time, or maybe even 2 months' time, or maybe even 2 years' time, whatever. Don't try and make it fit. If it does, that's great. Do like the video or subscribe or even leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. That would be really great. So let's jump in. I'm using the Star Codes Astro Oracle, which is an astrology deck. And I am connecting with the imagery, not necessarily the words, but I will let you know what the words are. Oh, goodness. Libra, of course, indecision. These two cards have come out together. Uranus and Mercury, and then we've got another 4 here: Sagittarius, Neptune, trine and sextile, and Aquarius collaborate. All right, so the numbers are 2, 25, 7, 20, 2, 9, 9, 2, 6, 10, 5, 2, 7, 1, 1, 11, or 2. Lots of twos, lots of 2 energies going on here, which are sort of not surprising considering the Libran energy is about relationships and partners and balance and things like that. All right, imagery. Let's go, imagery. Let's go. Imagery. What I'm noticing first and foremost is the blues into that green energy, you know, so almost that aqua color. I'm certainly noticing that right through here. So this might have something to do with you communicating your emotions at this time, Libra moons. All right, so we have Uranus, which is change, Mercury, which is messages, Sagittarius, which is expand, Neptune, vision, trine, sextile, which is symbiosis, and Aquarius, which is collaborate. So your fellow air sign energy is here, working with somebody else or working with others. The symbiosis energy, that's really interesting. It actually just feels like wings, not sort of birds per se, even though I guess it is the impression of birds, but I'm really noticing the wings more so than anything else. So there seems to be this fluid, angelic energy supporting you, which I'm hearing will open doors for you at this time. Give you signs, open doors. You're being fully supported by angelic energy. Neptune. I'm drawn to the Sagittarius energy of this centaur and the bow and arrow coming straight up through the Mercury Cactus into the Uranus energy. So you've had a focus on healing, and you've had a focus on balancing the light and the shadow within yourself, which has created a beautiful change for you. That's what you've been focusing a lot on, but now it's time for you to get clear on moving in a direction of collaboration, and know that on this path the angels are helping you. Angelic energy is definitely assisting you. There are wings in the Mercury image as well. Okay, I'm going to ask for some more information, please. Can we have some more information? What deck are we using? What deck are we using? Yeah, I'm just drawn to the Rider-Waite. The Rider-Waite. Alright, can we have some more information about what this particular change is for the Libra Mooners, please? Can we have some more information about the change for Libra Moons, please? Hoo-wee. Justice, that is you. That span out on its side, and the Eight of Wands is span out upside down. Landed upside down, I should say, not span out. Yeah, this actually feels like your communication. And I was just about to say that too here, because this Sagittarian fiery energy is pointed directly into the bold amber, red, orange, yellow colors, that fiery passion, which I'm also noticing a little bit in the Mercury image. So this actually, now that it's refining a bit, this actually feels like where once you may have communicated through quite a temper or passionate energy. When you got heated, you would communicate in a very projected energy, or with your power or your force or your anger or your frustration, and you would project it outward. This feels like you've been focusing on refining that, clearing that, understanding why you do that. So you're bringing in a more calm, centered, balanced energy. So you're not aggressive in your communication. And this is a part of the spiritual laws. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. That's what's just come through here. And you don't like being yelled at or have judgment projected at you. So this is something that you've been working to refine, is the word that's come through here. Refine it, so you are taking ownership of your emotions more and getting clearer, and also trying to understand why certain things trigger you. So that's what's been happening, or you're actually in that phase right now. But now, because you've been doing this work, there's new opportunities opening up over this side. Can we have some more information as to what these opportunities are that are being divinely guided for you to collaborate with others? Some more information, please. The Hermit. And again, that came out upside down. The cards aren't actually upside down. They're upright, but they're... Yeah, right. So this is about the wisdom that you've gained from this time out. You're now putting, which was Aries season. Aries season was all about the self, doing the work for the self in the Aries season. Now we're into Taurus. Taurus and Libra share Venus together, which is very sensual. There's this beautiful harmony that wants to be created and maintained, a balance that wants to be created. And so the work that you've done during that time is now given you clarity in how to communicate with others better, especially in a collaborative type situation. Is there any more information? You're also being encouraged, I just heard, to take regular time out for yourself, to make sure you do regroup and recalibrate on your own. Maybe take a journey a day trip on your own somewhere sacred to you. I mean, it could be a sacred site, or it could be the forest, but there's something unique to you that you're required to maintain to keep your balance while you're working in a collaborative manner with others. This feels like it needs to go there. Any more information, please, about what the actual collaboration is? Any more information about what the collaboration is, please? Okay. So it's got something to do with you mastering something. It could have something to do with work, absolutely. But it's definitely got to do with you mastering the way you communicate. So you've got 2 8s and 2 major arcanas here. Okay. So definitely about you stepping into leadership, mastering balance, mastering your own self in the way you communicate, in the way that you do work, in the way that you share yourself. A good team leader is someone who also works with the team, doesn't just delegate stuff, I just got told to cut the deck and pull one card out for here. Yeah, so you are moving to a much smoother energy now, a much calmer way of not only thinking but communicating. You've turned your back on the aggressive side. Now, this might not be you, but it might be someone who is in your vicinity that you've witnessed and observed change as well. Or it could be an aspect of yourself, absolutely. But you've certainly turned your back on the past, and you're now ready to head to a much clearer, gentle, almost detached, but yet aware, self-aware, moving forward. All right, I'm going to leave that there, Libra Mooners. I hope that makes sense for you. And I'd like to extend an invitation for you to join us over at the Light Crew community, which is a sacred space that we're growing over on the school platform. And it's free at the moment, so you're more than welcome to join us over there. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Namaste. Toodaloo.